Ladies and gentlemen, Barcelona 4, Bayern Munich 1. And I have to say this, I definitely have to say this, guys. The El Clasico is this weekend, and trust me, we are going to be feasting a great match this weekend. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm looking forward to the Clasico because Real Madrid and Barcelona have both been unstoppable in the Champions League this week. Ladies and gentlemen, if I tell you this, if I tell you that I'm excited for the Clasico, I mean it. You know, last night, Vinicius Jr. decided to score a hat-trick against Borussia Dortmund. And tonight, you know what happened? RAPHINHA clapped back with the exact same performance, a hat-trick. You know, they were delivering 9 out of 10 performances on the field. And I'm glad to have seen that. You know, to be honest, I feel sorry for Bayern Munich from a neutral perspective because I neither support Barcelona nor Bayern Munich this season. You know, so I'm gonna talk about this game from a neutral perspective. You know why? First of all, I personally think Vincent Kompany made a mistake not starting Jamal Musiala on the starting 11 and the likes of Kingsley Coman too and Leon Goretzka, because these 3 players or these 4 players have been, you know, very experienced in the Champions League. You know, they've won the titles with Bayern Munich. Apart from Musiala, yeah, the likes of Coman and Goretzka have won the Champions League title with Bayern Munich a couple seasons back. So Vincent Kompany not starting Musiala and Coman and Goretzka today costed him. You know, experience is very much needed in the Champions League. Very, very much needed. We could see that for Real Madrid last night. They had the experience, and that's why they managed to come back against Borussia Dortmund. You know, he should have started those players. And trust me, how the hell did Hansi Flick transform this Barcelona in such a short period of time? I'm definitely surprised. I am, trust me, I am definitely surprised because this manager is a serious manager. He is one of the world-class managers I've ever seen. You know, a couple seasons ago, when we take a look at Barcelona, when they lost Lionel Messi on a free, you know, we thought like Barcelona was finished. You know, under Xavi, they were still underwhelming. They were still performing poorly. You know, we all thought that was the end of Barcelona. But Hansi Flick has come in. He has transformed the team. We no longer see those, you know, the pre-match drips for Barcelona players, the likes of Koundé. We used to see the pre-match drips for Barcelona, you know, during the dressing room. When they were heading toward the dressing room, they were giving us the NBA vibes. You know, we used to see the drip on social media. But Hansi Flick has come in. You know, he has transformed the team. The mentality has shifted. They are now a winning team. And believe me when I say this, Barcelona are serious this season. Barcelona are definitely serious this season. They mean business. And I'm gonna put it out there. Barcelona are on contenders of winning the Champions League this season. Imagine Barcelona versus Real Madrid in the Champions League final. Those are the 2 best teams this season in the Champions League for me. Imagine when we see Real Madrid versus Barcelona. Bro, trust me, it's gonna be iconic. We no longer have the likes of Ronaldo and Messi in the Clasico. You know, but still the Clasico is a Clasico. It's still one of the biggest matches in the world. And I want to see that because my team Chelsea has not participated in Champions League this season. But I want to see Barcelona versus Real Madrid in Champions League final. Say less, bro. If you want to see the same, comment down in the comment section. That's what I want to see in the final. You know, it's because it's going to be epic. Everyone is going to watch that game. Based on the caliber of these 2 teams. They're 2 huge teams from Spain. You know. Let's go back to talk about Hansi Flick. Hansi Flick has transformed this team. You know, Lewandowski is now firing 11 cylinders. He's become a goal machine. In the league, he has 12 league goals, and today he scored again. RAPHINHA with a hat-trick. Lamine Yamal yet had another say in this game with providing an assist for RAPHINHA. I really love the battle between, you know, Alphonso Davies and Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal managed to get the best of, like, he managed to get away from Alphonso Davies a couple times. He even managed to provide an assist for RAPHINHA. You know, that was like an enthralling battle between these 2 highly rated players, and I loved watching it. Hansi Flick again. We're going back to Hansi Flick. He has transformed this team. Lewandowski is firing in all cylinders. He's become lethal. He's become prime Lewandowski, even though he's aging like fine wine. Hansi Flick brings out the best of Lewandowski. That season when Bayern Munich won the Champions League, it was in 2021 season. Yeah, that season where Lewandowski deserved to win the Ballon d'Or. That was the season where Lewandowski had the best season of his career. But they robbed him of the Ballon d'Or, you know. It is what it is. But this season is back on track. We cannot wait to see where he's gonna take Barcelona to this season. Maybe they're gonna reach the Champions League final. Maybe they're gonna win the La Liga title. Let me know down in the comment section. But from a neutral perspective, I am definitely disappointed with Bayern Munich's performance. They started the game real well. They scored 2 goals. One was ruled out by VAR. But still, they had a dreadful performance, man. Upamecano, he is a shit defender. Upamecano is not a world-class defender. They always overrate Upamecano. Ever since I've watched him play for Bayern Munich against big clubs, the big opponents, the likes of Manchester City, Real Madrid, he has a dreadful performance, bro. He doesn't perform to the level where he's expected to perform. He is the Maguire of France for me, Upamecano. Maguire of France, trust me. He is a better version of Harry Maguire, even though sometimes I feel like Maguire is better than Upamecano. He was frustrating to watch in this game. Absolutely frustrating. I don't know about you guys, but frustrating to watch Upamecano. I don't know why Bayern bought him in the first place. They need to fix that defense. The likes of Kim Min-jae and Upamecano. That duo of Kim Min-jae and Upamecano is not going to work. Definitely. If you want to win titles, especially the Champions League, you got to have world-class defenders. You got to bring in a world-class defender and a leader in the back line. Neuer as well was dreadful in this game. Poor performance from Neuer, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Neuer had one of the worst performances I've ever seen in his career. In this game against Barcelona, he was dreadful, bro. I don't know what happened to him, but that guy is getting old, and I'm now starting to think that Bayern Munich should start focusing on the future. Bayern Munich need to sign a new goalkeeper. They cannot rely on Neuer and Aurier. Definitely not. Because those 2 goalkeepers are washed. Neuer is washed. Let's admit it, guys. Neuer is washed. He's a washed goalkeeper. And I think it's safe to say Ter Stegen should be starting for Germany. If you agree with me down in the comment section, we can initiate. We can have a conversation down there. But I expected this game to be a banger, man. I expected tonight's game to be a banger. How did we go from Bayern Munich winning 8-2 against Barcelona? And that was like prime Barcelona with Messi, Suarez, Vidal, etc. How did we go from that to losing 4-1 against the likes of Fermin Lopez, Lamine Yamal, the least experienced Barcelona squad, if you know what I mean? These players are young. I think the average age of Barcelona this season is 23, if I'm not mistaken, 24. But Bayern have lost against such a young team. I loved Inigo Martinez's performance. He was solid in defense for Barcelona. I loved Lamine Yamal's performance. Certainly Raphinha's for scoring a hat-trick. Well deserved. This season Raphinha is a different player. Ever since he's come in for Barcelona, we all thought he wasn't good enough for Barcelona. He wasn't like a top player. He wasn't world class. Everyone wanted Barcelona to sign. There was a player Barcelona wanted to sign for good. They wanted to sign João Felix for good. Now he's at Chelsea. They wanted to make his transfer permanent. They had a lot of players they wanted to sign. But this season, I feel like Raphinha has proved his worth for Barcelona. He's now performing at the top level. It's like he wasn't a Leeds player like a couple seasons back. It's like he's playing in the form of his life. Iñaki Peña, I thought Szczesny would have started this game, but Iñaki Peña started over Szczesny. But he had a good performance as well. Iñaki Peña in goal, in between the sticks. But it's a disappointment for Bayern Munich tonight. 2 back-to-back losses in the Champions League. First against Aston Villa and the second against Barcelona. I hope they improve. We all thought, actually personally, I thought like Vincent Kompany would prove his capabilities with Bayern. Because we all saw the game he used to play, the tactics he used to have for Burnley. And we all thought like, hold on, can he actually be a top manager for a top club? Now I'm starting to like second guess. I'm starting to rethink about my statement. because he has failed to deliver for Bayern Munich in the Champions League, man. He has failed to do that. Anyways, there's still room for improvement, and I feel like he'll bounce back with Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich is a top team, and I really think they're going to qualify for the knockout phase in the round of 16. And these two teams are forced to be reckoned with this season in the Champions League. Barcelona and Real Madrid. My guy Vinicius last night, he banged a hat-trick. And tonight, RAPHINHA clapped back. The El Clasico is going to be fascinating. Let me know down in the comment section your predictions of the Clasico this weekend. Who's going to win this game? I'm definitely rooting for Barcelona. You know, I want Barcelona to win this game because I'm literally tired of seeing Real Madrid win every single time. It's just exhausting, man. It really is. But it's going to be a fire game. It's Lamine Yamal versus Vinicius Jr. It's no longer Mbappe. Mbappe is not the face of Real Madrid. It's Vinicius. It's going to be Vinicius Jr. versus Lamine Yamal. Who's gonna come on top? Even though Lamine Yamal is quite younger than Vinicius Jr., but it's a battle between these two guys because they're the top players of their teams. You know, it's gonna be fascinating. And I'm actually predicting for Barcelona to win this 2-1. Barcelona gonna win this game 2-1. You know, it's gonna be a banger, man. I cannot wait on Sunday to see this game. I hope you're all excited as I am. And enjoy the content. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'm gonna leave the link of my Discord on the description. If you're interested in joining the Discord, you can join for free. And it's a lovely day. It's a lovely night. I love Champions League nights. It's something that I like enjoy to watch. You know, I cannot wait for the Clasico, man. Cannot wait for the Clasico. Hansi Flick versus Carlo Ancelotti. Who's gonna come on top? Anyways, let me know down in the comment section if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. I love you all. Subscribe to the channel. Get me to 1K. I'm trying my best to put content out there, even though I'm a very, very busy guy. I go to work and come back and I film content. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Peace out.